Long ago, in a forgotten corner of the world, there was a garden hidden behind a door no one could see. The people who lived nearby passed it every day. Unaware, they hurried by, busy with life, blind to the quiet magic that waited just a few steps beyond their reach. But once in a rare while, when the time was right, the door would shimmer into view, calling out softly to the ones who were finally ready to see it. Libra, this week, you are standing in front of such a door, a doorway that was never lost, only hidden, waiting for your soul to be strong enough, wise enough, brave enough to notice it. And now it begins to open, not with noise, not with force, but with a gentle, undeniable pull, as if the universe itself is reaching out to lift the veil from your eyes. This is not an ordinary change. It's a sacred unveiling, a secret rising from the shadows, carrying the power to reshape the way you see your life, your choices, your very destiny. A truth is stirring in the darkness, ready to find you. And when it does, when it steps through that invisible door and into your hands, you will feel the ground beneath you shift, the sky above you expand, the future before you blaze with possibilities you never dared to imagine. Stay with me until the very end, Libra, because by the time this message completes its journey to your heart, you will not just be standing before the door anymore, you will be stepping through it, and nothing, truly nothing, will ever be the same again. The calm before the revelation. Lately there has been a stillness surrounding you, not the kind of silence that feels empty or lonely, but a deeper kind of pause, like the moment before a great wave rises from the sea. It's as if life itself has paused to take a breath. The world around you seems slower, softer, heavier, like standing alone in the middle of a vast, open field at the edge of twilight. The sky above you is heavy, as if it holds 1,000 unspoken truths, and the air hums quietly, carrying a feeling you cannot explain. You know something is coming. You can feel it in your bones, even though your mind cannot yet find the right words. This stillness you are walking through, it is not a void. It is not a mistake. It is a sacred preparation. The universe is pulling back the curtains, quietly rearranging the world around you, making sure the noise and distractions are swept aside, so that when the moment arrives you will be fully awake to witness it. Each slow day, each quiet breath, each pause you feel, it is part of the weaving. Threads of meaning, threads of destiny, threads of new beginnings are being sewn into your story. Even if you cannot yet see the pattern they will create. You are not waiting for nothing. You are standing on sacred ground. And somewhere, just beyond the horizon, the secret that will change everything is beginning to stir. Trust this silence, Libra. Trust this mysterious calm. It is not here to punish you or leave you guessing. It is here to sharpen your senses, to deepen your vision, and to prepare your heart for a truth so powerful. It can only be revealed when you are truly ready to receive it. Hold steady. Hold patient. The first ripples of revelation are already moving toward you, quietly but surely, like the first light before a breathtaking sunrise. And very soon, what has been hidden will come into view, the whispers you cannot ignore. Lately, small things have been catching your attention, things so ordinary that they might have slipped by unnoticed, if not for the way they linger in your mind, long after they pass. You hear a simple sentence in a conversation, a line that seems to vibrate inside your chest. You wake up from dreams that leave you breathless, trying to hold on to the pieces before they vanish into the daylight. You see certain numbers, colors, or even songs repeating, appearing again and again, as if stitched into the fabric of your daily life. And each time, a small voice inside you whispers, "This means something. These moments are not accidents. They are not random noise. They are whispers from the unseen, small ripples moving ahead of the great wave that is about to crash into your awareness. The divine does not always shout. Often, it speaks first in the language of quiet signs, soft nudges, and half-formed feelings. It sends fragments, tiny pieces of a bigger truth that will soon fit together like a puzzle you didn't even realize you were solving. Your soul right now is being tuned like an ancient instrument, adjusted carefully and gently, so that when the full truth is played, when the secret finally stands before you, you will not just hear it, you will recognize it. There is a sharpening happening inside of you. You are beginning to notice things you once dismissed. You are feeling deeper than you used to. The surface of life, once noisy and overwhelming, is starting to quiet down, revealing a deeper rhythm underneath. You are not imagining it. You are not reading too much into things. You are awakening to a hidden layer of life that has always been there, waiting for you to see it. Every small sign, every soft echo, every strange little coincidence, they are all part of a larger conversation between your soul and the universe. They are leading you, step by step, toward the moment when the truth will no longer whisper, but will speak with a voice so clear, so undeniable, that you will wonder how you ever missed it. So pay attention, Libra. Let your heart stay soft and your senses stay open. Listen with the ears beneath your ears. See with the eyes beneath your eyes. The secret that is meant for you is already moving closer, and the universe in its infinite patience and love is making sure you are ready to receive it without fear, without confusion, without hesitation. The whispers will soon give way to revelation, and when they do, you will realize they were never just whispers. They were the opening notes of a song written just for you. The moment of exposure, and then, just when you have started to accept the silence, just when the quiet feels almost natural, it will happen, without a loud warning, without a dramatic sign. The shift will come softly, but it will cut through everything you thought you knew. It could be one sentence, casual, almost careless, spoken by someone who has no idea what it will awaken inside you. It could be a glance, a quick look exchanged with someone, a look that says more than 1,000 words ever could. It could be a message, an unexpected letter from the past, a forgotten note, a memory you stumble upon while you were busy doing something ordinary. The sign will seem simple at first, almost too small to matter, but it will pierce straight through the surface of your life, like a sharp ray of sunlight, breaking through heavy clouds. And in that split second, Libra, everything will tilt. The ground beneath your beliefs will shift. The story you have been telling yourself, about who you are, about what you deserve, about what is real, will crack open, and a new light will pour through. You might feel excitement bursting in your chest, like a door flung wide open toward a beautiful unknown. Or it might bring a wave of pain, the kind that makes you sit still for a long time, unable to move, as the truth sinks deeper and deeper into the places you thought were safe. Or it could feel like freedom itself, raw, breathtaking, terrifying, but also undeniably right. Whatever form it takes, you will not be able to turn away. You may try, for a moment. Your mind may race, trying to explain it away, trying to convince you that it's not what it seems, because truth, when it first touches the heart, can be overwhelming. But deep down, beneath the noise of doubt, your heart will know. It will recognize the truth, the way a long-lost traveler recognizes home. It will beat differently in your chest, steadier, stronger, clearer, as if it had been waiting all along for this very moment to arrive. This isn't just about information or facts. It's about alignment. It's about your soul being called back into the right rhythm with the life you were meant to live. There will be no need for endless analysis, no need for second guessing, no need for anyone else to approve or explain, because when a true revelation comes, it speaks a language deeper than words. It speaks directly to the place inside you that remembers who you truly are. So when that moment comes, Libra, whether it arrives in a flash or creeps quietly into your awareness, trust what you feel, trust the tilt, trust the jolt of knowing, because it is not the world falling apart, it is the world finally falling into place, the emotional earthquake. When the secret finally reveals itself, when the truth you have been sensing but could not name steps fully into your view, be ready, Libra, because the first thing you will feel is not peace. It will be a flood, a rush of emotions that might take your breath away. Shock may be the first wave, that feeling of disbelief, of standing frozen as your mind struggles to catch up with what your heart already knows. How could you not have seen it before? How could something so important have been hiding in plain sight? Then, almost as quickly, a strange kind of relief will come. A heavy weight you didn't even know you were carrying will begin to lift. The endless guessing, the quiet doubting, the silent ache, all of it will start to loosen its grip. You will realize that even though the truth may be heavy, it is lighter than the confusion you carried for so long. Grief may rise next, like a tide you cannot stop. You might grieve the version of your story you thought was true. You might mourn the time you lost, the chances you missed, the illusions you trusted. It's okay. Grief is not a step backward. It is the breaking open of the heart, making room for something deeper, something more real. And then, quietly but surely, hope will appear. Small at first, like the first green leaf after a long winter, but growing stronger with every breath you take. Because now you are no longer building your future on shaky ground. You are standing on something solid, truth, raw and undeniable. Inside you, it will feel as if emotional tectonic plates are shifting, the very foundation of who you thought you were, of what you believed, of where you thought you were going, all being reshaped. It may be unsettling, it may be uncomfortable, it may even feel like chaos for a while. But do not resist these tremors, Libra. Do not rush to patch the cracks or silence the shaking. Let it move through you. Let it shake loose the old beliefs, the outdated dreams, the false comforts. Let it break apart the walls you no longer need, because only by allowing the full weight of your feelings to rise and flow through you, can you truly clear the space for what is meant to grow in their place. Imagine a mighty river breaking through a dam. At first the rush is wild, messy, unstoppable, carrying away everything that cannot withstand its strength. But once the waters settle, the landscape is forever changed, cleansed, renewed, alive with new possibilities. This, Libra, is your soul's river breaking free. It is not here to destroy you. It is here to wash away everything that no longer serves your true path. It is here to carve out space for a life that is aligned with your spirit's deepest calling. Let the river run. Let the emotional earthquake shake you awake. Because beyond the shaking, beyond the flood, a new world, your true world, is waiting to be born. The choice after the revelation. When the secret is revealed, Libra, something shifts inside of you. You can no longer pretend that you don't know. You can no longer unsee what has been shown. But with this new truth comes a powerful moment, a moment that will ask you to make a choice. Now that the veil has fallen, now that the truth stands clearly before you, you must decide, will you cling to the comfort of the past, Will you turn your face away, convincing yourself that it's easier to stay where you have always been? Will you wrap yourself in the old stories, the old habits, the old fears, even though you know deep down they no longer fit the person you are becoming? Or will you step forward? Will you trust the clarity burning inside you, even if it feels frightening? Will you walk into the unknown, even though the path ahead looks misty and unsure? This is a sacred crossroads, Libra, not a punishment, not a demand, but an invitation. The universe will not force you to move. It will not drag you forward or push you through the door. Instead, it will stand beside you quietly, whispering to the strongest, bravest parts of your spirit. It will remind you of who you really are, beneath the fear. Someone built for truth, someone created for alignment, someone born to live a life that feels real, deep, and fully alive. The whispers will not shout, they will not threaten, they will gently, patiently call you toward a new way of being, a way where you no longer have to pretend, a way where you no longer have to shrink yourself to fit into places you've outgrown. The choice before you is not about right or wrong. It is about truth versus comfort. It is about soul versus fear. Stepping into the unknown will ask for your courage. It will ask you to trust yourself more than you trust your doubts. It will ask you to believe that even if you cannot yet see every step ahead, you are strong enough, wise enough, and loved enough to make the journey anyway. Every new beginning looks uncertain at first. Every new chapter feels uncomfortable when it begins. But the life that is waiting for you, the life built on honesty, freedom, and purpose, can only be reached if you are willing to leave behind the safety of what no longer serves you. Forward, Libra, not because you are being forced, but because your soul is ready. Ready for alignment, ready for authenticity, ready to live a life that honors who you were always meant to be. The choice is yours, the path is before you, and even though it may seem hard, you were made for this moment.
The hidden gift within the secret. At first, Libra, this truth may not feel like a gift. It may arrive with the weight of sadness, the sharpness of betrayal, or the heavy slam of a door you thought would always stay open. It may feel like loss. It may feel like something precious has been taken from you. But if you look deeper, if you are willing to see with your soul and not just your eyes, you will find something else hidden inside this moment. You will realize that what is being stripped away was never meant to stay forever. It was a chapter, important, yes, but not the whole story. It was a piece of your journey that brought you here, but it was never meant to be the destination. The truth revealed this week is not a punishment. It is not the universe turning against you. It is a blessing, a powerful one, but disguised in a way that demands your courage to recognize it. Because every illusion that breaks away clears the fog that once clouded your path. Every painful realization sweeps away the false foundations that could not support the life you are meant to live. The disappointments, the endings, the sudden changes that leave you breathless. They are not walls being built around you. They are doors being opened. Doors that were hidden until now. Sometimes, Libra, the only way to set you free is to show you the invisible chains you didn't even know you were wearing. Chains made of old fears. Chains made of false hopes. Chains made of stories you outgrew long ago, but kept clinging to because they were familiar. The revelation coming to you this week, it places the keys directly into your hands. Keys to your freedom. Keys to your realignment. Keys to the future your heart has been quietly longing for, even when your mind didn't understand why things had to fall apart first. And yes, the breaking may hurt. The letting go may feel like tearing away part of yourself. But in truth, you are not losing who you are. You are shedding the layers that were never truly you. You are making space for something greater.
something more sacred, something destined to find you, once you are ready to hold it with both hands. So when the pain comes, do not despair. When the disappointment bites, do not turn away. Look deeper, feel deeper, because beneath the rubble of what is falling away, your true foundation is being revealed. And in the spaces left open by loss, new light is already beginning to shine through. This week, Libra, your soul will be given back to you, lighter, freer, and more whole than it has been in a very long time. All you have to do is trust the gift hidden inside the disruption, becoming the person the future needs. When the dust finally settles, Libra, when the storms of emotion have passed through you, something extraordinary starts to happen. At first it's so quiet that you might almost miss it. A slight change in the way you stand, the way your shoulders straighten without you even thinking about it, the way your voice carries a steadier, calmer strength when you speak, the way your eyes look more certain, as if they see not just what is, but what is possible. You are not who you were before the truth found you. You have not forced yourself to change. You have not pushed or pretended. Instead, you have been shaped, naturally and powerfully by the truth itself. The future that is calling to you, the one filled with deeper love, higher purpose, greater peace. It does not need the old version of you. It does not need the you who was trapped in fear, the you who clung to false hopes, the you who hid from what you felt deep inside. The future needs this you, the you who is awake, the you who sees clearly, the you who trusts the wisdom written into your spirit. You are becoming that person right now, even in the moments you feel unsure, even on the days you question if you are strong enough. Transformation is not about being perfect, it's about being real. And every step you have taken, through the silence, through the whispers, through the earthquake of emotions, has been preparing you to stand stronger, softer, wiser. This journey was never just about learning a hidden truth. It was never just about uncovering a secret. It was always about becoming the person who could live in full alignment with that truth. It was about becoming the person your destiny has been waiting for. Every tear you cried, every fear you faced, every moment you doubted and still chose to trust, was carving away everything that was not truly you. And now what remains is real, what remains is ready, what remains is powerful beyond measure. You are not the same. You are more clear-eyed, more heart-awake, more spirit-anchored, and the path before you, the life that honors who you truly are, is opening wider with every brave step you take. Remember this, Libra. The revelation you received was not just information, it was a mirror, showing you who you were always meant to be. And that person, that soul, that light is exactly what the future needs. You were chosen to see what others couldn't. Not everyone is given the eyes to see beyond the surface. Not everyone is invited to step into the mysteries that most are too afraid to even notice. But you, Libra, you have been chosen to carry the kind of truth that doesn't just change your story, it changes everything it touches. Chosen to see what others could not. Chosen to feel the silent pull of destiny moving quietly beneath your feet. You have been trusted with a secret so powerful, it carries the ability to reshape the path ahead of you. Not everyone would have the courage to hold it. Not everyone would have the heart to rise when the weight of knowing feels heavy. But you were made for this.
spirit, you will no longer be able to shrink yourself to fit spaces that were never meant to hold your true light. You will rise, stronger, clearer, more luminous than ever before. So stay open, Libra, stay brave, stay connected to the fire burning quietly within you, because your journey is only just beginning, and the path ahead, though it may be new and unknown, is filled with more purpose, more beauty, more divine guidance than you can yet imagine. If this message has